Good evening, folks. This is Darth Road 07 coming to you tonight with another quick review from my Christmas haul. Tonight, I got none other opened up finally, better late than never. I got Trailbreaker. And boy, this has been a long time coming. I never did own the G1 version of this guy. My brother owned the Hoist, G1 Hoist, which is him but not him. And saw this at my friend Jimmy Connor's house. Was never really, I don't know, I didn't ever get much time with him there. But really, I'm pleased to have this in my hand. A little bit of waffling right here where this gun is stuck to the top and back. And other nice thing is the accessory package you get with Centurion. You can also give him his little radar dish right there on the top. Make it, you know, a force field generator of sorts, and looks really good. The only thing I don't really care for in the vehicle mode, again, is the way that the inconsistency with the hubcaps and the rims, and I'm hoping that this will clean up in future lines and get better as we keep moving forward. The one plus about that is that you can double it and have them roll along and blast, I guess, at that level. Just trying to be creative. And anyway, so you got his little accessory from the Centurion kit that is just gray plastic, what have you. This is actually painted, and then again, it's like in the light to the naked eye, all that looks black and this looks black, but then in this light it looks kind of like that dark brown stuff again, like that Megatron is made out of. But he's really cool, man. I love the tempo there. He cleans up pretty good on the bottom. I mean, this guy's, you know, robot stuff there, and you can't see it. He ain't got visible head, but he's got visible hands. Some clear plastic worries me a little bit later on as this figure ages in here. But I mean, for the most part, I've got my Chug Trailbreaker now, and I don't have to rely back on the Generations version that had it just without the back end there. That just looks so good to me, and tickled to finally have it in hand. So with all that said and done, I'm going to get this guy into his robot mode and show off an excellent figure here for you. Before we go into robot mode, I just want to do a couple other comparisons real quick to some of the ones I have on hand of his Autobot brethren. So hang on one second. We got none other than Bumblebee, Netflix Bumblebee, Earthrise, with his ski gear on, because we had a white Christmas here in the Asheville area, so I thought that was appropriate. I also got Cliff Jumper there with his gear on. This was actually Cliff Jumper's gear, and they've remade the mold many times over, give him the same bazooka weapons. Not a bad thing, but definitely, okay, I don't want to ever see that bazooka ever again. I do like it with this guy, and this guy also has got that connector that makes it one piece awesome and fun. Anyway, keeps it from being piecemeal. I need to get the order for Bumblebee, Bug Bite, and hubcap. All that said and done, I really do like the way they look together. Really does pop. Kind of wish the tempo on there would be like the red and white there, but I get it. Alright, let's get this guy in robot mode and see how cool he really is. Thanks again for watching. And here is Trailbreaker in his excellent robot mode. I got to say, guys, just like with all the other Earthrise stuff that we've gotten thus far, this stuff was made with love for G1 at the heart and core. What the G1 figures couldn't do, these guys do certainly well. They got all that nice articulation there. He's got a waist swivel there. He's got the Van Dams out to the sides. Like, boom. He's got this way. He's got back that way to a degree. He's got his knee and his transformation joint there. He's got his ankle rockers. That is just awesome. It's in a mainline retail figure like this. His head will spin around at 360. His arms has got all that other movement. When you add the blaster, it is reminiscent to the G1 to all the way there. Because the way it covers up the hand. I love that both of these hands have wrist swivel. They got the elbow, they got the upper bicep swivel, and then they can just go out to the sides there. If you take a look around the back, it cleans up very nicely on the back. He's got his camper cover that covers up everything super duper better. Has a little bit of hollowness and waffling there in his legs, and I don't know if they'll be able to ever do anything with that, because it does look like it does go incorporate back to the transformation a little bit later and peg in somewhere there along the lines, but thereof. So anyway, just another mini masterpiece from before us here. I mean, I don't have any of the third-party ones of this guy or hoist, but I'm glad that I've got this retail for $19.99 Wave 3. It didn't seem like it was ever going to get out, so I ordered it online. And then another thing that you can do, if you got the Centurion kit, you can also add this back to his hand. And I'm having trouble here. And he can generate his little force fields and other stuff at the greatest of ease. So, boom, he's got the other little weaponry from the show that helps emit it, and there's that scanner, that blaster, and that stuff will nice and neatly fold up into the back there, so you don't have all that in the way constantly. It folds up, covers up. So there's Trailbreaker in his most excellent robot mode, and let's see, don't have anybody else readily available inside of robot mode. This is the focus of what I was doing with this video. I feel like a lot might get shared with a lot of my other ones, and I don't just focus on the one. This guy has been long coming, long awaited. Hoist is still a great, excellent figure in Earthrise, and I got his counterpart. This actually should have been released first. It's almost like they went with the other ones that didn't get released first in the past, and they move them to the forefront. But again, I'm so tickled to death that they can even do this right here with the little back piece parts here and get them flipped up like he is ready to go. We're out some Deceptive Creeps with Ironhide and the rest of the crew. Highly recommend, if you got hoist, you'll need to get this guy. And he's a larger of the deluxes, and almost another one of those is better late than never kind of figures. I love the blue paint in the eyes. I'm glad I finally own my own Trailbreaker. And for those that look, I got the link down in the description there to find him. Hopefully get your copy secured before Earthrise folds on over into Kingdom altogether. Got the Earthrise cartoon on Netflix on the 30th, and more likely, if they do it every 6 months, then June 30th will be Kingdom, and Kingdom stuff's being released as we speak, you know, at different comic book shops and other specialty shops in and around the country and the world. And it's due to hit, actually I do believe I saw a thing that hit Canadian retail Walmarts, so it's just literally any day now the Kingdom and the Studio Series 86 stuff will come out. Thanks again for watching. You guys make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't done so already. I'm up to 140. I was wanting to be up to 150 before the end of the year. And today is the 27th, the 2 days after Christmas. It'll be a tough little climb here. Hopefully I can get about 10 more to get to the 150 mark, halfway to 200. I was wanting to do 200 before the end of the year. A little ambitious, but I mean, you got to be ambitious and you got to keep pushing forward. You got to take control. Anyway, thanks again to all everyone. Have a good night. Happy holidays and a safe new year. Peace.